Hi, in this video I shall be covering how we can go ahead and set up the telisca setup. So first of all, via our website, if you head over to the support section, you will need to go ahead and sign in with a support account. So as long as you have a valid maintenance contract, you'll be able to gain access to this help center. Head over to the download section, and then from the download section you will see that you'll be able to access the latest setup. So choose to download the latest setup. This may take a couple of minutes, and then once downloaded, go ahead and basically save this on to your telisca server. Once you have downloaded the file, go ahead and unzip this. From the root of the folder, there will be a setup file. Choose to run this. On startup, it will basically go ahead and set up the requirements required for this installation. From here, you can basically go ahead and choose to launch the installation. Other offerings from this page are you can obviously choose to read the manuals that are available. So the manual section covers basically all of the administration guides for all of the products that we currently offer. The other option is to basically go ahead and access to our website. So moving on, if you click on the launch installation, next you have the license agreement. So please do go ahead and read through the license agreement, and as long as you're happy with that, tick to basically go ahead and carry on. Next, you can see that these features that are built into the Windows server are currently not turned on. So to carry on with this setup, we will need these features turned on. So by hitting the launch requirements installation, this will now go ahead and turn all of these services on. This may just take a few moments to do so, but once all of the services have been completed, we'll be able to go ahead and move to the next step. Okay, now you can see that all of the requirements are in place. So you can scroll down, you can see which services they are. Now we can go ahead and carry on with the installation of the telisca. Next, we come to the configuration of the server. So if this is the only application that you are running on your server, we can basically keep the default set in place. But if you have any other web services which are running on the same server, you can obviously go ahead and change the relevant port addresses. You can change the path that it will basically be installed to, and here it has the full server name. Next, we will basically go ahead and do configuration of the instances. So if you only choose to have one instance, you can see that at the moment there is only one instance selected. You can obviously have multiple instances, and obviously by clicking on the plus sign, this will add more instances, and then you will see obviously here there's obviously further tabs that appear where you can obviously put the information for those instances. But for this setup, we're only going to just choose to have the one instance. So from here, you need to basically go ahead and put in the either the DNS name of your call manager or the IP address of the call manager server that the telisca server will be talking to. You will need to next go ahead and create an application user on your call manager. So within the application user, so here's one that I've created already. Within the application user that you've created, it will need certain roles assigned to it. There are 8 roles in total, and what we'll do is I'll provide you with a link at the end of this session so that you can basically go ahead and see all of the 8 roles that are required. So with those 8 roles in place, input the application username along with the password. After inputting the details, if you hit the test button, this will now communicate to the call manager to confirm that it's able to basically go ahead and talk. And you can see here under the TUTO version, it's stipulated what server version you are currently running. So to complete the installation, you will need to basically go ahead and add a valid license. This should have been provided to you from the telisca team. So select the license that you have. And by selecting that license, it will give you the option to go ahead and complete the installation of the setup. As you click on next, this will give you what the future actions, basically what will be set up. So you can see here that by creating these web services, it's going to be using ports 80 and 443. Clicking on next, this will basically go ahead and complete the installation process of the telisca server. This should just take a couple of minutes to complete. So now we can see that the installation has been completed. Once we come to the end, we can choose to open up the administration page. Next, you'll be presented with the dashboard of our web GUI from the telisca server. And from here, you can basically follow the next steps to set up the global configuration and also the configuration for the relevant product that you have chosen. So thanks again for you taking your time out to watch this video on how to complete the installation of the telisca setup. Thank you.